know, a lot of times people be scared to shoot the fade with someone that's affiliated inside a prison or inside the county jail or even on the streets because they think that they're going to get jumped. And 9 times out of 10, it's correct. You know what I'm saying? Very often do you get you a one-on-one fight. Now, what a lot of people seem to leave out though is being trained by these gang members. For those that don't know what I mean by train, pay attention to this video and I'm gonna let you know.
Haha, I'm the best. Finna be this way till I EOS. Take it how you want, nigga. Yeah, I'm a pro. Fuck around and bust your lot while you're at Vizzo. I hate to be this way, but I live for the moment. Waking up every day, show me an opponent. Shanks on deck, hitting bitch with locks. So much pool, I can even start you from the box. You don't wanna pay rent, got me bent. Got lax on deck, your money was well spent. Vultures on the prowl, so don't try testing. Step 2, cause violent first steps finessing. You a hold down man, suitcase this. My cell phone, I'm a charger, don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see you ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, y'all? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and do me that solid favor. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Today, I'm going to be talking about how gang members train inmates inside of prison. First thing I'm going to say, let y'all know off the rip, I ain't talking about no sexual training, you know, like you do, you know, on porn with females and shit like that. I'm not talking about nothing like that. You know, even though, you know, me and my dogs grew up training females back in the day, been there, done that. But I'm talking about training means right after another, basically, okay? Now, when someone gets in a fight with a gang member inside a prison or anywhere, you know, like I said, people be scared to line that shit up, and they won't give it their all because they feel like in the back of their mind, they are going to get jumped. This right here is very possible and can be correct, you know what I'm saying? Now, down here in the state of Florida, something that goes on a lot inside a prison is if you fight one of them, you may not get jumped. They may say they aren't going to jump you, but they are going to try to train you. All right. Now, when you go to fighting someone and y'all line that shit up, you know what I'm saying? The moment you are done fighting that individual, before you even get time to catch your breath, there is going to be another person who's fully energetic, who has all their wind, who isn't tired, who did not just fight, jump in next, and then you got to fight them. So they manage to kind of like take turns, you know, just like when it comes to, you know, running a train on a female, how dudes take turns on the female, or, you know, if one person hit her, all people hit her, you know, one person don't want to feel left out because everybody else hit her, so they want to get in it too. That's how it goes when it comes to fighting a gang member in prison. You have to be prepared for that. I told a long time ago how one time I got into it with a GD, which is a folk at one of my institutions, and I went up to the head and I told him, look, bro, I'll fight whoever you want to fight, whoever you want to send at me, I'll fight them, but I ain't trying to, you know, turn it into no knife plays or nothing like that unless y'all truly want to take it there. And then he said, okay, I'm going to send 4 at you. Next thing you know, 4 of them came to my dorm and I had to fight them back to back. Okay, that right there is a train, you know what I'm saying? And I've actually got situations before with some of my homeboys to where when we fight them, you know what I'm saying, I get in the paint with them or they get in the paint with them, and the moment they stop, you pull them out and then you get in there, what's up, tighten me up now, and then you fight them, you know what I'm saying? So I've been in these types of situations, okay? I've seen people get trained by gang members plenty of times, all right? And at the end of the day, it looks wrong because of course they're going to say, nah, we ain't finna jump him. Yeah, he going to get a head up. He going to get a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing to worry about. And the whole time, you know, technically it isn't jumping you because they're not hitting you at the same time. You feel me? So they'll bait you up and make you think you're going to get you a one-on-one, and they're going to make you feel like, yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? Nah, we don't believe in jumping, bro. We respect that you're going to stand up for yourself and you're going to get in that paint and fight. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, they are going to end up trying to train you, okay? Because some people are salty. You know how it is. Me personally, and I've had homeboys that if I fought someone, they want to fight them next. And if you fight one of my homeboys, I might want to fight your ass next too. Whether win, lose, or draw. You feel me? You try my dog, you got in there with them, you might have to get in there with me next. You see what I'm saying? And some people don't like that. When you're not in the gang and you have the heart to stand up and fight a gang member, you know what I'm saying? Their brothers are not going to all agree with it. You know, even if the head stamps it and says he ain't getting jumped, y'all ain't jumping him. He's getting a one-on-one fight, right? Yeah, they obeyed what they was told to do to let you get a one-on-one without jumping in and hitting you at the same time as their brother was. But They wasn't told that they're not allowed to fight you next. You see what I'm saying? And it be so quick to where you may think you got jumped, you know, but they will not be hitting you at the same time. You feel me? They're going to pull each other out of the paint, and another one's going to jump in and start gritting you. So it's like you're fighting 5 fights at one time, depending on how many of them it is. And some of their brothers don't allow no strictly straight fade. Some of them will take the violation, from their own kind by going against the say-so of the head and jump in and jump you. You see what I'm saying? Not everyone goes with what they're told to do. They may be told, ain't no jumping, it's a head up. No one jump in. This man deserves the respect of getting in that paint. He deserves to get a fair fight. And some people, man, the hell what they saying, I'll take a violation. And they'll jump in and they'll jump you anyways. They'll go against the word of what they were told by their own leader. You understand? And these are things that you got to be prepared for. Like me, when I got into it with these GDs and they came over to my dorm and I had to fight 4 of them back to back. Did I win them all? No, of course not. But I lasted through the whole thing. I lasted through all 4 of them. You feel me? That was the thing. That's what showed them like, oh, this white boy right here got heart. You know what I'm saying? This white boy gonna go. Win, lose, or draw. You know, I'm from Broward County. You see what I'm saying? We grew up chucking these shit, you know? So when you find yourself in that situation, man, you got to just prepare for it because it's going to be over eventually. You know, don't make it any worse than it already is, you know. People want to know, damn, dog, like if I do find myself in this type of situation, what should I do? Should I pull a knife out and wet someone? See, a lot of people will find themselves getting trained by someone at this, you know, particular time, and they'll think they're getting jumped. And they'll go to grab a lock or pull a knife out or run and check in and be scared for their life. In all reality, you wasn't getting jumped. You just couldn't take the pressure. Pressure builds pipes. So it was a scary situation to you. So you thought you were getting jumped, but in all reality, you weren't. You feel me? Now, if you're somewhere and you got a homeboy that you're like this with, y'all are like this, right? And he gets in a fight with someone and that person whoops him. You feel me? Are you going to be that one type of homeboy that's like, man, you got to fight me next. You got me fucked though. He came over here and he fought my homeboy, but ain't no way in hell he finna leave without whooping both of us. You going to have to whoop us both, bitch, or I'm going to whoop you for whooping my dog. Are you one of them type of people? Or are you one of them people that are going to sit back and respect it all the way around the board and watch him whoop your homeboy in front of you? You feel me? Now you know you're going to have other people looking from the outside in of the situation. So they're going to be looking in and they're going to be judging you. They're going to be like, damn, such and such just sat there and watched his homeboy or watched his brother get whooped. You feel me? So that's going to start going around in the compound, you know, that you ain't really 100 with your people, or you really ain't rocking behind your nation like that because you just sat there and watched another gang member or someone who's unaffiliated beat your brother up. See, these are the type of things that people don't want to send the wrong message or make the wrong, you know, type of character amongst themselves be presented out there to the eyes of everyone else. So they'll jump the gun and they'll jump that person. Because at the end of the day, you know, there isn't no rules in street fighting. You feel me? So you can run around and say, oh, such and such jump me, blah, 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 jump me. And then all they got to put in the back of their mind is, shit, you say what you want, but we don't lose. You feel me? And that's how it goes. You know, you got to have respect from people. You got to have respect from these organizations, you know, and people got to be, you know, present during the situation just for you to get a fair one, just for you to get a one-on-one fight. And this is even if you know people, you see, because they don't want that loss hanging over their head. You know, and like I said, you could be cool with 15 Bloods, or you could be cool with 15 Crips, and you get in an argument with one of them over some shit, and then a fight's about to break out. Them same 15 people you was cool with, there's 14 other ones that you're not supposed to fight. You're going to be fighting that one individual. And them other 14 may be cool with you, but they don't want no loss going around the compound that they brother got beat up by someone who don't gangbang, and then that they watched it, they allowed it. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, as cool as you get with someone, you got to expect him to flip-flop on you if you ever get in any type of problems with someone in their organization. You see? And when I got in fights inside of prison, people I fought were gang members. Not only did their head stamp it, you know, and make it to where I'll get a head up, a one-on-one, because their head, their leader, fought with me. They had respect for me. But I had other homeboys that were in other gangs that would rise with me with their brothers, to where it's like, we know for a fact y'all ain't finna jump him. You feel me? So y'all can't even go against the words that y'all were told by your leader. Y'all ain't even gonna run a train on Frog like that. Y'all ain't even finna like fight him and then back out, another one get in, back out another one. It ain't even gonna work like that, because I had so many different people that was gonna rock with me, you know. So I always was able to get that one-on-one, except for certain institutions, you know, you may not be known like that yet. You may not put that work in and showed you living like that. You may not cut nobody or beat nobody up, or, you know, stood up for yourself before. And the first time that I got into it at that camp with those GDs, people didn't really know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to grind, hustle, and stack money off the radar. And I finally realized that it's hard to do that with people not knowing who you are in there, because they're going to test you. They're going to come at you. They're going to try you. People still going to try to take what you got because you ain't showed how you're truly living yet. You feel me? So I had to get certain things out of the way to get the name for myself, then fall back and hustle and make money and grind. You see what I'm saying? I tried to do it the other way first, and I just found myself getting in more and more situations. So then I realized, okay, I haven't presented enough realness to these people, or I ain't put on enough yet and show these people how I'm truly living, and then I'll literally rock out and die behind my cell phone. You feel me? I haven't showed none of these people any of this stuff yet, until it was time for me to, you know, realize, okay, I've been doing this shit for the longest, and they all started respecting me and falling back, and then I was able to do as I please. You get what I'm saying? It isn't like it was all peaches and cream. You feel me? Now, I knew someone one time when we was in Calhoun that he ended up getting in an argument with one of his homeboys. Okay, they got in an argument over the stupidest shit. Okay, on our canteen, we have bags of refried beans. Okay, we also have bags of refried beans and rice. You know what I'm saying? Same price, just one's got rice and beans and cheese, and the other one's just got beans and cheese. All right, well, he swapped one with the other one. You feel me? Like, you want to think that this be the type of thing that someone would argue about, especially a homeboy. You would just laugh at it or whatever. But when he went to make something, he didn't want rice in his shit, so he went to his dog, you know what I'm saying, and went in there and opened his dog's locker and shit. You know, they used to go in each other's locker and swap food all the time. They ate out of each other's locker when no one was around. So it wasn't really the principle of him going in the man's locker. It was more of, he dead ass felt tried that he swapped them and gave him the beans and rice and cheese just for the beans and cheese one. So when that dude came back from wherever he was at, he went in his locker. He seen he had the one that had rice in it also. So he didn't like that. So he went and hollered at bro. He's like, bro, why you swap my shit? Like, he already knew who did it. He's like, man, I ain't want that shit. And he was laughing about it. So the next thing you know, the laughing went into an argument. Next thing you know, these boys are finna fight. So they go in there and they're fighting over the stupidest shit. Costs the same amount of money. You know, it is what it is. You feel me? And the other dude wasn't allergic to rice or nothing like that. He just wanted the one that just had fucking just the beans. You see what I'm saying? And these dudes go to arguing, and these are people that are hanging out all the time. Like, they were together. Every time you seen one of them, you seen the other one. They walk to chow together. They walk to, one can have a call out, the other one's gonna mob with him across the compound just to go to his call out. You know, like, they always were together on the rec yard. If one was working out or jogging, the other one was working out and jogging. You know what I'm saying? They were like Mario and Luigi, bro. Like, you can't see one without the other. That's how they were. So when these two dudes get in an argument, next thing you know, they go to square off in the bathroom. Okay, the only thing is one of them was a gangbanger. You feel me? So, even though he's fighting him and shit like that, and everyone knows that they hang out more than he hangs out with his own gang, some of the brothers wanted to come over there, you feel me, after the fight, you feel me, and wanted to, you know, check him about fighting their brother. And he stood up and was like, man, listen, nah, this my dog, you feel me? This my homeboy right here, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you feel me? Me and him got in a little argument, altercation or whatever, you feel me? We did what we need to do, dog, but it ain't nothing. This my dog right here. Like, I'm rocking with my dog. This right here is not finna fly. You feel me? So the head got involved and said, yeah, blah blah blah, but it made you look weak. You know, you're one of us. You know, that's your homeboy. But what you think other people are looking at it as? You know, you can't just get in a fight and You know, whether you won or lost, some people are going to look at it like you lost. Some people see shit from different angles. They may think you lost. You know what I'm saying? People will just spread rumors that ain't even true. You feel me? So the head told him, like, you know, whatever you do, you know, we're responsible for. So here you get in a fight with this man. We got to make it known that he knows not to try our organization. You know, so once the head stamped it, the head was like, you know what I'm saying, he's going to have to fight one of your other brothers. You know, just that's the consequences and repercussions that come with it. So he wasn't with it. He's like, nah, bro, hell nah, bro, that ain't happening, bro, this and that, blah, 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 man, hell nah. So what they did is, the way they made it all go down is, they actually told that one that they wanted him in another dorm. You feel me? Like, oh, the head wants you, go holler at such and such. He want to holler at you over there, blah, 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 blah. So it was like he had a meeting to go to. So he had to leave his homeboy in the dorm. So when he went to go to the so-called meeting, his other brothers came to the dorm. And one of them said, you know what time it is, man, tighten me up. And then he already had heard from his homeboy that my brothers are trying to fight you too, this and that, this and that. But he said, don't worry, ain't nothing going to happen. But when the dude came there and tried him, he went to tighten him up. He thought it was just going to be a one-on-one fade. And then instead they ran a train on him. So here that one dude thinks he's got some important meeting over there with his head. In all reality, the head sent the damn soldiers over to the dorm. And now he's over here squaring off inside the open bay bathroom. And he's got 5 or 6 of them taking a turn on him, one after another, fighting him in the paint. You see what I'm saying? All because he fought one of his homeboys. See, they don't be wanting to let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, you know what I'm saying? That shit should be respected in my eyes, whether you gangbang or not. To me, if you're a gang member and you lose a fight to someone who ain't a gang member, I don't feel like it makes your gang look weak at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You feel me? I feel like both individuals deserve the same amount of respect. You know what I'm saying? You deserve the respect as a gang member losing to someone that isn't affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Because you got your pride. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing that even though he don't gangbang and you lost to him, you feel me? You still got in there just like he got in there to fight you, even though you're affiliated. You feel me? So me personally, I look at it like that shit should be a dead issue. If it ain't amongst the whole gang, or if it isn't like 100% like some fuck shit on the unaffiliated person side, then, you know, it is what it is. You feel me? But a lot of people don't live like that. A lot of people live like if you fight one, you have to fight all. You know? And people don't expect that. That's the thing. Is you got people that will trick you into thinking it's a one-on-one fight. You know? And no matter how many people you're cool with, they're going to make you think it's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. In all reality, it is a one-on-one. It's just like 3, 4, or 5 of them back to back, because they are not hitting you at the same time. So you got to be aware of these things. That's what made me want to make this video, to let y'all know what it is when someone trains someone in prison. You feel me? And I didn't want people's mind to be all in the gutter and think I meant like training. No, I mean training back to back, one after another, fighting. Because that's what goes on a lot. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes it be like the middle of like reasons why wars start. Because you could be getting ready to get in a fight with someone that's affiliated, and I could be your homeboy. You feel me? And I could be a gang member. And I could tell that gang that who you're about to fight, I could tell his organization like, nah, bro, it ain't nothing, bro. He getting a head up. You feel me? It ain't nothing, bro. He finna get a head up. And then they could be like, yeah, it'll be a head up, bro. Ain't got nothing to worry about. But I don't live in your dorm. You know, I'm not there to protect you or watch you or hold your hand. I can't, you know, I can't do that. You feel me? That ain't how I rock. You know, so you may be in the dorm with this person you're going to fight. And then next thing you know, they gave me their word. They gave me and my organization a word. You know what I'm saying? That it's going to be a head up. It's going to be a one-on-one. They're going to say there ain't no jumping, is what they're going to say. And then next thing you know, we find out tomorrow that you fought 4 or 5 people. And then you're going to come tell us they jumped you. They jumped you. So then my soldiers feel like, damn, they just said F with the agreement amongst us. So they just broke, you know what I'm saying, like the code to not prevent war. They basically just started the war. That's how we're going to look at it. So then when the war goes to strike up, we're going to find out that they didn't jump you. They trained you. They ran a train on you. That's why it's got to be specific to where it ain't no jumping, right? And y'all ain't training them either. That's exactly what's got to be said, or else they're going to make you feel comfortable to where you think you're not going to get jumped, and you ain't. But there's going to be 4 or 5 of them that you're going to have to fight right then and there, back to back. And one of them might be doing you in, boom, 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 hitting you on your shit, and then you're trying to fight him off or whatever, and then by the time you get back to looking the dude in the face, it's another one. What's up? What's up? And then he's hitting you too, you feel me? Banging you all up and shit, and then when you throw your hands up, and then when you look, it's another one. What's up? What's up? So then you just remember 4 people back to back. So in your mind, you're like, bitch, I got jumped. I was getting hit from all different angles. And that ain't true. But they ran a train on you. That's one of the things you got to pay attention to and look out to inside of prison. For anyone that's been locked up and you seen someone fight someone that was a part of a gang, and then you seen them fight another one and another one and another one back to back, that was a train. That was considered a train. You feel me? And that's what they do a lot down here in the state of Florida. You see? And luckily for me, I only got into it like that one time. You feel me? But then after that, I literally was respected enough to where I got a one-on-one. There was no training. There was none of that. It was just straight up frog against that person. Win, lose, or draw, whoever wins, it is what it is. It's a dead situation. But I've also had people low-key hate that I won against someone that was a gang member, and they try to put a hit on my head. You feel me? They had a $200 PayPal on my head. You feel me? All because I beat one of their brothers up in a one-on-one fade. You see? So they'll tell you shit's cool and everything. Yeah, bro, it's stamped, bro. It's a one-on-one, bro. And then you do them too bad. Now people are going to be talking about it. Why ain't he been touched yet? These other gangs that ain't even involved are going to be going to the head of that gang of the person you just fought, and they're going to be trying to collect. They're going to be like, what's up, bro? Such and such a plate. We want that. We want that. Because everybody in there wants to make money. So if you got 5 gangs in there and one gang's beefing with someone that isn't affiliated, or one gang has some type of beef going on, the other gangs are going to see if that gang is going to pay to get that person off the compound. You feel me? So now all these other gangs are going around trying to see if you're a plate, if there's money on your head, so they can do that and collect and get money easily from another gang. So it's like they're taking the hits from other gangs because the other gang is paying. That's how it goes. You see what I'm saying? And even though, you know, jumping is bad, jumping's worse than getting a train ran on you. Because as long as you know how to take pressure and you know how to peep your surroundings and you can see, then you'll be able to comprehend and understand that when they're throwing them shits and they're backing out and all that shit, then you'll be able to understand that they're not jumping you. You'll be able to notice the difference. You'll know that, okay, bang, he dazed me a little bit, but he's back, and now I see someone else coming close. Because you're supposed to watch your surroundings anyways. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to see this dude getting ready to jump in. You're going to think he's getting ready to jump in. And then you got to just roll them dice, bro, and do what you do. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they're going to do whatever they planned on doing regardless. You feel me? Now, like I said, jumping is worse than getting the train ran on you like that. You feel me? But getting the train ran on you isn't as bad as being a plate, being a target. You feel me? You whoop someone and it's a one-on-one fight and then nobody jumps in or nothing like that. They might fuck around and go and put a hit on your head and you won't even know about it. It might happen 3 months down the line. You might be cool with the person you already fought. Y'all might hang out every single day after y'all fought and think nothing of it. And their head low-key put a hit on you. And 2-3 months later, you're walking back from the chow hall not thinking nothing of it. Get hit with a razor blade. You don't know where it came from. You don't know why you got hit. You don't know none of this shit because you're not thinking of the person you fought 3 months ago. You see? When they do the training shit, they get it over with. Because a lot of times, you're not going to whoop all 4 of them. All 5 of them, you know what I'm saying? Because you're winded, you know, you're tired. You're gonna, you can make it through it, you know. You can stand your own and make it through it, you know, like stand up on all, you know, and do what you do, you feel me? But you're gonna be exhausted, you know, by the time you make it to the end. And then the way it usually works is you might think you're only gonna fight 2 of them or 3 of them next, you know, but then if more of them gotta come, they'll double back and come back with 7 next time. You feel me? So I've seen people like get in the paint or whatever and fight a couple of them back to back, back to back. And it's very rare that you'll see someone just pat, pat, drop them. Who's next? Pat, 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 drop them. Who's next? Pat, pat. Like, it's very rare that you'll see someone run through the entire gang like that. But it does happen. You know what I'm saying? It's happened before. You feel me? But not that many people are going to give it their all because they're worried about the consequences and repercussions. You feel me? So if you get into it with someone and you do them that bad, instead of just, you know, like whooping their ass and like, you know, winning the fight, if you pat, knock them out, get on top of them, start, you know, whooping them, you know, if you do them too bad, the only thing that's going to come from that is you're going to be a target. You're going to be plated. You feel me? Deer meat. People are going to be looking to collect that money too. Now you can't trust any gangs. Now you can't even trust people who ain't affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't trust nobody. You feel me? Like, it's just, that's how it goes. It'll turn the whole compound against you, all because you won one fight and a one-on-one. You see what I'm saying? So people look at it, of course, getting the train ran on you is worse than a one-on-one, but the outcome of a one-on-one could be way worse because it ain't over with, you know, unless it is truly over with. You feel me? A lot of times they'll say it is and it really isn't. You feel me? And me personally, when them boys came and I had to line them boys up, I thought I was getting jumped. So I went in there prepared to get jumped. And then when I realized that one was jumping out, the other one was jumping in, I realized, okay, this shit sucks. I don't know how long I'm going to go. You know, I don't know how long this shit's going to keep going. I don't know if they're going to keep doing it till I get knocked out, or I don't know if they're going to do 4 or 5 rounds a piece till I'm tired. Like, that's the thing. You don't know how they're going to do it. You feel me? You don't know if they're going to one after another and then that's it. Or you don't know if they're going to one after another and then the second round and then the third round. You don't really know how it's going to go. But it's basically trying to train you. And it's a test of heart at the same time. It's a TOH. They want to see how hard you're going to go and how hard you're willing to rock. You feel me? And I done seen some people get the shit end of the stick, man, when it comes to that shit, man. But down here in the state of Florida, man, they running trains on inmates like that. They taking them one after another. Pat, 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 pat. Come on, what's up? Pat, 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 pat. Come on, oh yeah, pat, pat, pat. That's how they do it down here in the state of Florida. I can't speak for everywhere else. That's what the comment section's for. But anyways, y'all, if y'all have ever seen anything like this go down when you were locked up, if you seen an inmate get trained by a gang like that in the paint, drop it in the comment section, man. Let me know. Let the people who are reading know. Let them know if it happens where you're from. If you've ever seen it and you didn't know what it truly was, now you do. If you've seen an inmate stand in the paint and he had to fight a couple gang members back to back, or a couple of his own brothers back to back, that right there was a train. They did a train on him, you feel me? And if you've ever had that type of experience yourself, put it in the comment section. I'm pretty sure people will love to read it. You feel me? But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video on up. I appreciate y'all tuning in like I always say, and y'all know I mean that shit from my heart. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button on the way out. If you ain't hit it on the way in, keep them rats, squares, clowns, chomos, pedos, gunners, wannabe island boys, clout chasers, people that finance fucking rims in 2022 out your circle. Until next time, this the one and only Frog.